There is a suitcase lying open on the bed, clothes half folded, toiletries scattered, the room slightly disordered in that familiar post-travel way. It's Sunday night, the trip was good, food was generous, sleep was irregular, schedules were fluid, conversations ran late. There was laughter, indulgence, and there was a temporary freedom from routine. Tomorrow is Monday, and a quiet thought appears. I'll start properly from tomorrow. It sounds responsible. Resetting feels mature, but Monday morning does not feel clean. Travel fatigue lingers. The inbox is full. Meetings are lined up. The alarm felt earlier than usual. So another thought appears. Let me start when things settle. Not abandoning, just postponing. Tuesday feels rushed, Wednesday feels crowded, Thursday feels late, and suddenly a week has passed. No dramatic decision, no quitting, no collapse, just a delay. Delay disguised as planning. Now pause here. The person in this story is not careless, not unserious, not lacking discipline. In fact, they care deeply. That's why they don't want to restart half-heartedly. They want to restart properly, and that's the trap. I'm Yasho. This space is about observations, how bodies adapt, resist, and cooperate when fitness meets real world. The reason I call it a trap is this. They are not waiting for a day, they are waiting for alignment, a perfect day. A day that feels worthy of a reset. But adult life rarely presents days like that. There is almost always some fatigue, some mental load, some unpredictability, and some unfinished responsibility. So the restart keeps moving forward, not because they lack discipline, but because the standard is too ideal. Now zoom out. This does not only happen after travel, it happens after a wedding, festival, demanding project, mild illness, and even a child's school event. That's natural. The body does not collapse from a few days off. The system does not permanently derail. What actually derails progress is not the pause, it is the psychological weight attached to restarting. The belief that if I am coming back, I must come back perfectly is what the problem. Because perfection is heavy. When fitness is tied to perfection, it becomes fragile. When it becomes fragile, small disruptions feel catastrophic. And when disruptions feel catastrophic, avoidance quietly begins. You skip one workout, then you feel slightly off track, then you wait for a clean restart. But momentum does not return through waiting, it returns through imperfection. A short session, not a perfect session, a balanced meal, not a flawless diet reset, an earlier bedtime, not a dramatic overhaul. Small stabilizing action, restore rhythm faster than motivation ever could. Waiting for the perfect day delays adaptation. Acting on the next available day rebuilds stability. Adults who learn to restart at 60% rarely need to restart at 0%. They don't disappear for weeks, they don't need motivational spikes. They simply recalibrate because they understand something important. Progress is not built on ideal days, it is built on adaptable ones. The perfect day rarely arrives, but the next available day always does. And the adults who stop waiting and start adjusting don't need dramatic transformation. They just continue quietly, imperfectly, but consistently. And that difference compounds more than motivation ever could.